buttons are set, and we've run the data through all possibilities.
Yugi wins. I mean, Ash wins.
We're treating this as a real.
Don't get ahead of yourself. For what is happening? Jeez, Yugi.
Don't worry, it's my turn now.
Oh gosh, look at that silhouette. The way they did this is crazy. All right, we're back for another death battle. I actually ended up watching the Dante versus Clive death battle, and then at the end of that death battle, it was advertised that it was going to be Ash versus Yugi. This is like two childhoods just battling against each other. They roughly came out around the same time. I mean, I grew up watching both. They both was on that's kind of like my intro to it. I'm a bit biased, I'm not gonna lie. I want Pikachu to win. 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 1 second. I want Pikachu to win. I want Ash to win. I want Ash and Pikachu to win. All right, so obviously you see that I want Ash and Pikachu to win. Therefore, but no, we're gonna get into death battle. Enough jokes. I'm ready to watch this. I think this is gonna be a good one. I should have watched this when it dropped, but yeah, I just didn't. Bro, I saw Celtic Guardian. Okay, Celtic Guardian is my favorite Yu-Gi-Oh card, so let me just make that clear. So he pretty much has all his like ace monsters, I guess.
This is a big episode.
It is a big episode.
So thanks to our sponsor, Mad Mushroom, for helping us make it happen.
Bro, how is this even gonna work? Because this don't look like a straight up battle.
Collect companions and claim your throne as Vampire Lord in this survivor-like and roguelike.
I'm good.
Episodes and the cornerstone of 2000s culture.
I mean, I do enjoy Pokemon. Jolteon is my favorite Pokemon.
We should note we are prioritizing the anime that Ash is from, which often differs from the original games that inspired it.
Ash is equipped with tons of Pokeballs and an all-knowing
Tons of Pokemon.
that's also a Pokemon. But in a fight, Ash usually chooses Pikachu. Give the yellow rat enough voltage.
Yellow rat. This is Pikachu's broken. He's probably one of the strongest anime characters out there, to be honest. Like he should not be doing the things that he does. Like he be battling like legendaries and stuff like that. Like he literally has fought God, like the god of Pokemon, and made it out okay.
Be immune to electric attacks in the games. Can't stop with
Loves ketchup. It's crazy.
Somehow Ash is just fine after repeatedly getting zapped by this same electricity.
Yeah.
Pikachu learned Volt Tackle, Electro Web, Electro Ball, and
Pikachu, use Thunderbolt.
Thunderbolt, his strongest attack.
Flamboyant thieves and air balloons.
And they tanked it every time.
so clearly the anime doesn't follow the game rules. Like when Pikachu shot himself with his own thunder while on Swellow, who, you know, is vulnerable to lightning.
But Swellow's different.
They use thunder as a super armor.
Yeah.
How to deflect attacks by just spinning really fast. Whee!
Yeah, Pikachu's crazy.
Has intercepted lightning, but Quick Attack increases that speed even more.
And his
Yeah, Quick Attack is crazy.
well with Ash's offensive style. The guy plays crazy, opting for big damage over stalling.
Ash's style is so unusual that when a robot scanned his tactics, it exploded.
Jeez.
Philosophers put it, if it works.
Yeah, Ash is pretty smart. Ash is actually kind of like 5-head sometimes. Like the way he be using these Pokemon are kind of like, how and why would you want to do that? And why are you doing that with your Pokemon?
Ash and Pikachu's bond is magnetic and brought them new allies. Misty, Brock, Serena, just to name a few. Underneath the stubbornness and crispy bikes, they are loyal friends.
Bro, they're doing this episode crazy already.
Pokemon. They're not just collecting dust in a shiny hunting box. Ash Ash's league ID won't let him carry more than 6 at a time, but if he needs them, they'll all come running.
Yeah.
Types like Squirtle and Lapras are key in seafaring fights, and Ash can combine their water attacks with Glalie Ice Beam.
One time, his Weasel got frozen while using Aqua Jet, which is fine.
Bro, I kind of want to rewatch Pokemon. The only thing is that all the animation is not consistent. Like some Pokemon battles are like really good, and then some Pokemon battles are like very meh. So it just like if the animation, I like over time they like upgraded it, but yeah, Sceptiles is one of his strongest.
Eat this leaf blade, Smeargle victim. Or that's what I would say if Tobias didn't action replay a freaking Latios. Give my man a win, 4Kids.
Well, 4Kids just
Bro.
did the localization.
Yeah, the Darkrai and a Latios.
Heated, almost as much as Infernape's Flare Blitz. Then I'll sit my Infernape.
How do you catch that? How do those are legendary Pokemon? How do you catch those? How are you catching those?
Get my revenge and Incineroar.
Like, sure, you do it in like video games, but it's not like that in actual Pokemon world.
Wasn't on board. Pursuing pride over packs, Ash lost the Viridian Force for the trees and fumbled the Indigo League.
Harsh lesson, but one he needed. Ash started bonding with Pokemon at a deeper level, and that friendship motivated them to dodge light speed moves like Solar Beam and Psybeam.
Charizard came around too. He's the last one you want to see on the field. Even if you have a Blastoise like Gary, Ash will call for the most unexpected signature move.
Seismic Toss! The people's elbow of Pokemon. Charizard's so strong, his flamethrower melts boulders. The Pokemon world is wild.
Yeah, she's hugging lava.
Vanillix causes blizzards. Magikarp leaps over mountains and into space. Dusknoir pulls souls into the spirit world.
Oh, and Pikachu cleared a storm as wide as an island.
Yeah.
Surfetch, Butterfree, Heracross, Dragon.
Like your Pokemon is very dependent on like how much like effort you put into it and like love you put into it. Like it can get stronger and it can do wow things just based off, you know, the relationship you have with it.
So Torkoal Snivy.
With new regions soar new flying types like Pidgeot. On land, Ash has physical offense like Melmetal and Crocodile, and Gibble will drop Draco Meteors on anyone, but mainly Piplup.
You want physical? Look at Ash. This twerp somehow carried around a Cosmoem, which
I knew they was gonna bring this up. I've seen this around. Ash is like
weighs over a ton. Oh, and this huge log that's basically a whole tree. He chucked it like it was.
Yeah, Ash is kind of superhuman.
If he wants, and he does a lot. Maybe his secret is what.
Hey, that's why Mewtwo blocked. He was like, "Oh no, I can read your power level."
Minnesota Vikings.
Resilience is the bare minimum to HMO1 cut it in the tall grass. Humans and Pokemon must protect and enrich each other's lives.
Like Mimey, the Mr. Mime back home who mind boggles you with Reflect, Light Screen, and Psychic. Yep, that Mr. Mime. The stepdad who Ash caught in a Pokeball.
I mean, we already know what. Well, I actually don't know what Pokemon they're gonna use, but.
Oh, so that's how it works.
Ash figured out new ways to bond with his pals with Aura. It's a life force that interacts with souls and links Ash.
Bro, he's broken.
This Jackal excels at CQC and shoots steel beams and aura spheres. And with Mega Evolution, Lucario's power surges enough to defeat champion Cynthia's Garchomp.
A Mega would have been handy at the Safari Zone when Ash accidentally caught 30 Tauros. And he keeps hugging them. Ash, they're bulls.
Genuinely.
Bro, really caught these 30 Tauros. It was like, I love every single one of these.
Loves his
Like,
when Ash accidentally caught 30 Tauros.
and I like how the Tauros like never stop running. They're just always running somewhere. Like he caught them running and they just been running ever since. Like ever since they let them out the Pokeball, they're just continuously running.
Hugging them. Ash, they're bulls.
Ash genuinely loves his little guys. But boy does it suck to see him lose the Pokemon League over and over again. Kid, just turn the hat backwards and lock in.
Yeah.
He's not in battle theory, but his nurtured bonds. He knows Pokemon feelings better than anyone. With Greninja, Ash learned to synchronize their senses and movements, transforming him into Ash Greninja.
It comes with a huge power increase.
That's definitely been on his team.
Greninja's pain. A small price to pay for the ultimate water shuriken.
Ash Greninja ran the ones with champion Diantha's Mega Gardevoir. and just a normal Gardevoir can conjure black holes.
Ash's Pokemon and teamwork get along like rice balls and
I mean, they never do those attacks though.
the world from Lysander, who tried to kill all life. They fought the giants, the Reggie kind, not the New York ones, who halted Reggie Gigas, who can tow entire regions.
Ash's team battled Steven Stone and Alon, who fought the terraforming primal forms of Groudon and Kyogre.
Yeah, don't get me started on Alon. Ash did everything right, but no, Greninja still lost to his Charizard after only getting hit 3 times.
That's crazy.
Beat Water Shuriken. Get your type charts right, 4Kids.
Boomstick, 4Kids weren't even around anymore when this aired. Regardless, after his loss at Kalos,
How do you lose against that?
and beyond to train. And thanks to some really delicious soup, his new Gengar Gigantamaxed.
Hide you, Gengar.
Welcome to 2XKO. Let's go!
He haunts foes with G-Max Terror, or even swallows them up.
I think I know what team they're gonna choose. I actually did a video on I watched a video rather of somebody making Ash team out of all his Pokemon, like choosing the best teams. And I think it was like Infernape, Sceptile, Greninja. It was those 3, Pikachu. Who's the last 2? I think it was, I don't remember.
Nasty in there.
No, it wasn't Infernape. It was actually Charizard. Maybe I'll post the video. I made it, I just haven't posted it.
Thunderbolt will evolve into
10 million volt Thunderbolt. This Rainbow Lightning is their ace. You see this coming? You're cooked. Absorb electricity? Cooked. Fused with an Ultra Beast? Cooked.
Ash journeyed
Cooked.
so much that monsters from another dimension are nothing to him. Naganadel is a poisonous sniper, and Solgaleo is basically the sun god, a legendary Pokemon whose Sunsteel Strike lights up the universe.
Ash got a god in his bag for just being a dude. Smell you later, Gary.
In fact, when Ash and friends band together, they can halt Dialga's roar of time.
Space and time.
Dialga literally controls the concept of time. Is there a legendary Pokemon he hasn't befriended?
But it all started with Pikachu, so it was gonna end with Pikachu.
Yeah, Pikachu's.
And Alon, Ash faced the #1 trainer.
Alon.
Finally, after 3,000 years, we're free. 4Kids, let my boy win. Yes!
Finally.
Sure.
I actually watched that. It was great.
And he had no regrets. Now free to hand over his torch to new bright-eyed trainers.
Ash realized that, to him, a Pokemon Master was someone who was friends with every Pokemon. So he and Pikachu threw a stick in the air and walked the way it landed. Because in the world of Pokemon, the journey continues.
Just keep walking. You have all these adults. Just you have Team Rocket just following you for no reason.
Like Ash, or look as rad as Yugi.
I mean, they want Pikachu, which is a good reason.
These men tried to solve the mystery of ancient Egypt.
Bro,
What?
this is so if you don't know, I am actually rewatching Yu-Gi-Oh right now on my channel. So that's kind of what I meant to say at the intro, but yeah.
Was the secret to such a glorious
Hashtag ad.
Time travel? The divine hand? Aliens? Nah, they were gamers.
Egyptians
Gamers.
with sorcery.
Yes, they did.
Magical ceremonies punish dark hearts with swift death. The Shadow Game.
No, Wiz, they were banished to the
Oh, by the way.
realm. Wink.
Sadly, the way of the Shadow Games was lost across time, and the pieces of the
I told you I wasn't done. I told you I wasn't done. I still want Pikachu to win, by the way. Bro, I drew on my stuff when I was young. When I bought this, I actually put ancient hieroglyphs on my dual disc. I was into it a lot. Like, it's crazy. So yeah, I still want Pikachu and Ash to win though.
It said the one who solves the puzzle would pass judgment on evil, and in the modern day, Yugi Moto reassembled it and wished for a friend.
Bro, are they gonna talk about Yu-Gi-Oh! Zero?
Turn that jam up. Yugi.
If they talk about Yu-Gi-Oh! Season 0, wait, oh, they are.
Was a
Well, they're
shadow
showing it at
that
least.
run his Tabletop's game shop.
But little did he know that completing the puzzle would link his spirit to an ancient pharaoh.
Yami,
I wish.
always willing to lend Yugi a hand and always on demon time while doing so.
Exactly.
Anime Jigsaw. Yami wants to play a shadow game.
Whether it's
Anime Jigsaw.
Mario Party with chloroform, or the game that would take his world and ours by storm, Duel Monsters.
It's a summoner's war. Time to send monsters.
I gotta
to the
watch.
graveyard.
I have yet to watch Yu-Gi-Oh! Season 0. I'm saving that for a very special occasion. But yeah, like I haven't even seen it. I just seen like certain scenes. But it'd be nice to actually watch it to see like what got me into the series, I guess.
Take your foe down to 0 life points.
When Yugi's grandpa was kidnapped by the deranged CEO Seto Kaiba, Yugi knew it was time to knock him down the only way he knows how, playing a children's card game.
And for his L, Kaiba was given a penalty game. Lose or cheat against Yami at your own.
Lose or cheat.
Puzzle, Yami can punish you in some
Yeah, Yugi has some interesting abilities. Yeah.
seriously messed up ways. Illusions of being set on fire, swapping your soul, or the infamous Mind Crush.
Mind
The
Crush.
puzzle does far more than force hallucinations. It brings monsters to reality, forms barriers, manipulates probability, and seals away spirits.
He's crazy.
Try this. It and 6 other Millennium items are juiced up by ghosts.
Despite Yami's retribution, Yugi wasn't aware of this darker half.
Yeah.
He had amnesia, so he didn't know himself either. But after a run-in with enemy Millennium Ring user Dark Bakura and some seriously hardcore LARPing, Yugi and Yami learned each other's shtick and made the dynamic.
So that's the actual power of the. I actually never knew what the actual puzzle did, but so it hosts ghosts, and Yugi's a ghost, obviously, like the strongest ghost.
Other
Like
Millennium
It br-
the infamous Mind Crush.
The Millennium Puzzle does far more than force hallucinations. It brings monsters to reality, forms barriers, manipulates probability, and seals away spirits.
You can't buy this. It and 6 other Millennium items are juiced up by ghosts.
Despite Yami's retribution, Yugi wasn't aware of this darker half. Yami had amnesia,
Catch
so
cheating.
he didn't know himself either. But after a run
Can't cheat.
Millennium Ring user Dark Bakura and some seriously hardcore LARPing, Yugi and Yami learned each other.
Not LARPing.
Made the dynamic duo.
With friends Taya, Tristan, and their left leg Joey, Yugi and Yami were ready.
bro, it's crazy.
Because Yugi had
I gotta start rewatching it. I only watched like the first 2 episodes.
And traps for setups. Oh, and Exodi. Oh, there they go.
Okay,
Well.
Yugi's deck is so good. Why isn't it the meta? Put me in, coach. Face my 2,000 card.
Yeah, the real life.
Yugi's a very clever strategist. His style works best at maximizing the use of so-called terrible cards.
Yeah, cool story, Wiz. But what's he gonna do?
Fusion
when the
monsters.
Blue Eyes Kaiba's got
The
him in
ancient Egyptian gods. They even have the fucking creator when they fuse on the list. I mean, what can you do? Like,
Card Karibo and have him multiply. With a 1,000 strong meat shield, a dragon's breath is a gentle breeze.
Well,
gentle
I
breeze.
didn't know Yugi had that dog in him, but I'm about brute.
Buster Blader.
And Celtic Guardian are sick, nasty swordsmen. Some
Definitely.
shoots bolts of lightning, and the giant soldier of stone can destroy moons.
Time Wizard's better. It's a living clock that fast forwards or rewinds a local area of time, turning
He gave that to Joey.
wizards into wise sages.
Speaking of wizardry, you can't have a Yugi deck without his right hand, Dark Magician.
Dark
and
Magician.
apprentice Dark Magician girl.
Both are masters of dark magic, and Yugi often pairs them with the damage redirecting magic cylinder. Now, that's
Broken.
important.
I've won so many games with that card.
Catapult Turtle is a bot with a cannon that literally launches other monsters. And when Yugi comboed it with Gaia and Swords of Revealing Light, which immobilizes monsters, they brought down an entire fortress. Wait, that's not how the card game works.
Nope.
Cheating.
Well, we're prioritizing the manga and anime
Well.
over anything else, which can differ from the real-world card game.
Yugi also has tons of spell cards. Monster Reborn resurrects a fallen friend. Turn Jump is a time skip. And Pot of Greed lets Yugi draw 2 more cards, like Pot of Greed, which lets him draw 2 more cards, like...
No.
Anything's
Okay,
fantasy,
don't
and
do that.
more trap cards to level the field, like Dimension Sphinx, which reflects damage directly back at the opponent's life points.
And if his monsters and life points get wiped, he can just press Control-Z with Mirage Ruler to get them all back.
Pair these
Bro,
cards
it's
with
crazy.
teamwork, and nothing could stand in their way. Not even the game's own creator, Pegasus.
Get this, Pegasus can read minds. So in their duel, Yugi and Yami kept
Swapping souls, swapping minds.
to pick up on the strategies they left behind. And the mind reader was stumped. Yeah, they cheated.
No, Pegasus was reading their minds. Regardless,
He's
Yugi and
cheating.
Yami are an excellent dueling pair. Yami trusts Yugi to improve on his plans, while Yugi expects Yami to be his bolder half.
They're not just smart. These card-slinging geeks are somehow expected to be fit enough to dodge lasers, resist getting their souls ripped out, and survive attacks from dual monsters.
Yeah.
The most common dual monster can cause tsunamis, rain down meteors, and wreck cities.
And all of this power culminated in Battle City, hosted by Kaiba Corp.
Because Kaiba really wanted that salty run back against
Yeah.
Assault
His
was
rival.
surpassed by Yami's biggest hater, Merrick.
Merrick.
The 3 Egyptian god cards to take him out. These cards were Slifer, the Electric Dragon, Ra,
My favorite.
Phoenix, and Obelisk, who strikes with the power of infinity.
This was a different ball game
Yeah.
altogether, but Yugi was starting to stand on his own 2 feet.
So Yami and Yugi kept dueling on in a battle city that never wants to end, or stop bullying Joey. But to claim the Egyptian gods, Yugi and Yami
Shot says Joey
faced
fired.
them in duels, pulling off some
Now that I think about it, that is true.
When battling Slifer, they used a handful of weak cards to create an infinite combo of attacks.
Infinite loop.
Past the god's limits.
And later, Yugi combined Dark Magician and Dark Magician Girl's magic.
Genius.
Black Burning magic, promptly defeating Ra.
This ain't new for the magicians. In the movie Bonds Beyond Time, they did something similar against Paradox. It's kind of crazy that together, the magicians can defeat the 10-star gods, which are way stronger
It's
than
crazy.
the monsters that are 5 to 9 stars.
Mid-tier cards aren't pushovers. Darkhold Dragon is a sentient black hole, planet alignment moves solar systems, and Jaden's Glow Neos destroyed a relativity field that spawned an entire universe.
It's crazy.
Top would be the great evil god Zork, who showed up to plunge existence into the realm of darkness. It was time for you.
Bro, the way they kind of talking about it, I didn't really think about it like that.
If the monsters weren't real before, they sure were now. Everyone has soul energy, Ba, which
Ba.
manifests as Ka, or a spirit.
Ka.
When used in tandem with the bonds of his cards, Yugi can will dual monsters into reality, even drawing anyone he wishes by believing in the
Destiny draw.
cards.
He can bend
He's been
fates.
cheating all this time. He doesn't just make up rules, he's stacking his deck.
Not at all. For Yugi, drawing the card he needs isn't just luck, it's an actual skill that he developed. It's even expanded in following series like GX and 5Ds.
Okay, well, I'd be the king of games too if I could just decide I have a royal flush every round.
Whatever. Yami rediscovered his Egyptian past, his multiple lifelong bonds, and his real name, Atem.
Atem.
Placed as the ruler of the afterlife, Atem fused the Egyptian god cards to summon Harakti, the creator.
Ruler of the Afterlife is crazy.
Ultimate duel monster who banished Zork and all of his scary darkness for good. The epitome of screw you, I win.
No kidding, for Harakti created Yu-Gi-Oh's multiverse with that same light. Judgment had passed. Across many duels,
I mean, he's
vanquished. There was only one
of the
more thing
afterlife.
to do.
A
Everybody
post-mortem
dies.
Duel between Yugi and Atem.
Their farewell was both climactic and bittersweet. Yugi had grown as a duelist and a person.
Yeah.
Victory proved that he no longer needed Atem's help to be his bolder half.
Even when Atem was an entire dimension away or busy slapping the end of existence, he and Yugi would always be bros. Okay, it should have been me, not him. I'm sorry I called you a cheater. I was jealous. You're so cool.
Yugi moved
Yugi
on to
is-
career in game design and passed the torch to future duelists. He would be remembered as the greatest duelist there ever was.
Except to Kaiba, who tried to ascend to the afterlife to rematch them.
He's like, I'm gonna kill myself.
Can't buy you happiness, but it sure can buy you a sweet rocket ship.
There will always be another story, another duel, another game.
Then Jaden comes in.
Find yourself a better opponent
Jaden
than the
is
king of games.
crazy. All right.
The battle of the millennium is about to start, but we wouldn't be able to make it happen without some help from
Bro, I
us.
like that.
Buttons are set, and we've run the data through all possibilities.
Yugi wins. I mean,
Let's
Ash
go
wins.
ground rules.
We're treating this as a real-time fight, much like typical battles in the Pokemon anime and
Real
duels
time.
later on in the Yu-Gi-Oh anime. And given that the rules of Pokemon and duel monsters are clearly incompatible, we'll allow them to summon anything that's reasonably available to them.
It's time to death
Mhm.
battle.
What? So the Ash is at a disadvantage. Well, I guess Yugi has his deck, but It's cute. They don't piss Pikachu off. Why are they fighting though?
You okay, Pikachu? This Furon-4 is tricky. Hang in there.
You have spirit. But
You have spirit.
an Excalibur to boost my attack, and I set one card face down to end my turn.
Whoa.
Whoa.
Okay, guys, it's our turn now. Pikachu, throw him up with quick attack. Everyone else, back him up.
Oh, so it's the actual fight. Lucario versus Celtic Guardian.
Great job. Now, Thunderbolt.
Don't get ahead of yourself.
Don't get ahead of yourself.
Face down card. Rise. Dimension space.
For what is happening? Jeez, Yugi?
Oh, I get it. Good thing we brought them all, right, Pikachu?
What do you mean, them all?
Brought them all. He said, "Oh, I get it."
I choose
You just pissed Ash off. Okay, Yugi's about to. Bro, not I just everything's fighting. Bro, what is this song? Oh, please get that out of here. So actually going for like Yugi's life points. Okay, that's a big step up. Yugi's like a god card. Bro, this is sick. Not wrapping around the stadium. Just wipe him out. He's Gigantamax. Bro. He said, "Get in here. You're a ghost." Wait, what? 250?
Don't worry. It's my turn now.
Oh gosh, look at that silhouette. The way they did this is crazy. You see, bro, that's kind of crazy.
I just need to believe. In the heart
So they're letting Yugi take over because the Pharaoh got his thing got knocked off, but I guess it's supposed to show like Yugi's progression and his advancement since he's been with the Pharaoh. Bro,
That Pokemon.
who's that Pokemon?
goddess of light. This is it. Magicians, flash burning magic. Harakti, Joser.
Oh my gosh. Everybody just dies. With the light, the swords on.
Pikachu, let's finish this. Together.
You better not finish this. I'm gonna be so pissed. Hey, all his outfits.
You activated my trap card.
My trap card.
Cylinder. With it, I'll send your Thunderbolt back to
I mean, that's all it takes.
Isolate.
I mean, I'm sorry, they're Yu-Gi-Oh cards. You can't top Yu-Gi-Oh cards. They,
That
it's a game.
duel, Ash.
It's a game to him. Not the thumbs up. Gave me chills a little bit.
Oh, my childhood. Whiz, quick! I need your tears. We can save him.
There's a lot to this, so let's break it down by experience, strategy, and monsters. Starting with experience. Both Ash and Yugi have risen to the top, beating the best of the best, and traveled all over the world.
But Ash
There can only be one though.
more tourneys and saved the world.
Actually, hold on. I assumed like I was gonna see this, but they didn't even bring it up. Honestly, I'm kind of disappointed. But I got so into the video was so good. Actually, I forgot about it completely. But I thought it was gonna bring it up, but they did not. But I also had this prepared. The Seal of Orichalcos one. This one's a little bit more compact. But yeah, he could have I guess he never owned this card. Maybe he did. I don't remember.
Often, and despite what people say, he wins a lot.
Even Atem's stint as the Pharaoh doesn't tip the scale since he wasn't in charge for very long. Plus, Pokemon evolve over time, literally and figuratively. While Yugi's deck is obviously adjustable, the cards are unchanging, unable to grow like Ash's Pokemon.
So
They just have abilities.
But when it comes to strategy, he's a wild card.
He's skilled at improvisation and using the environment to win. Even machines cannot comprehend his tactics.
But the
His
same
tactics.
goes for Yugi. Gotta remember, Yugi and Atem's teamwork is second to none. They're masters at exploiting weaknesses, setting up tricks, and surprising foes with so-called weak cards.
Both could likely adjust to each other's unpredictability, so a Dark Horse-style win was unlikely.
But Ash's secret weapon is his bond with his Pokemon, boosting their power. I'm not just talking about Pikachu.
Yeah, it's all his Pokemon.
Invented an evolution for Greninja. That's crazy. Ash's trust in his Pokemon knows no limits.
Silly as it may sound, Yugi trusts his deck in the same way. The heart of the cards is real. And
Yeah, it's like the cards he put in there is like he put him in there for a reason.
Tools with American Paradox, where he bolstered his weaker cards to take down gods. With Ba and Ka, his bonds with his cards manifest them into reality, not so dissimilar from Ash Greninja.
Yeah, Ash has aura, but he never mastered
He has
it.
aura.
And specialties like Mega Evolution and Gigantamax, while awesome, only work with specific Pokemon.
And since Ash focuses on offense far more than support,
Attack
Yugi
moves,
controls the
jeez.
pace of the fight with cards like Swords of Revealing Light and Magic Cylinder.
But I know some of you are asking, what if Ash threw hands? The kid's strong enough to chuck trees and lift baby guys.
Bro,
Just punch
cannot
him, man.
throw hands with Yugi.
Yugi's similarly tough, and the Millennium Puzzle can make shields, steal ghosts, cast illusions, and mess with minds. If Ash actually tried to punch him, it'd be Mewtwo all over again.
It's a close call, but Yugi takes the edge in strategy.
So it
Okay,
all
well,
comes down
come down to the monsters and
He had a slightly larger pool of monsters, but Ashes can clear out island-wide storms, fight terraforming beasts, and are stronger than the black hole sun.
I mean, that's cool, but
Yugis can rain down meteors, compete with larger black holes, and even the mid-tier scale to glow Neos, destroying that relativity field with a universe.
yeah.
Herakti created Yu-Gi-Oh's whole multiverse, surpassing even Solgaleo's Sunsteel Strike and Dialga's Roar of Time.
And Yugi had more than just monsters on the field. Ash's strength was also his weakness. His power was evenly spread, reliant only on his remaining Pokemon.
If Mr. Mime faints, no more psychic barriers. If he lost Lucario, no more Mega Evolution, and so on. The longer the battle went, the less Pokemon Ash had, and he did not have a reliable way to bring them back. He doesn't carry revives on him, and even then, reviving Pokemon in the anime is entirely different from the games.
Yeah.
Yugi had cards like Mirage Ruler and
He has
Monster
trap
Ruler
cards, Monster, like,
powers
just
And he can, bend fate to draw whatever card he wants. And we didn't even cover them all. Really,
really,
deck has no pathetic cards.
really, it was not supposed to be a fight.
His versatility and power swept Ash's options, giving his
But
monsters
it's for the fans, I get it.
needed the right moment to knock
It's still
Ash
cool nonetheless, but even when you know who's gonna win, it's like,
You might not think it's Pharaoh, but Ash got Yugi owned.
The winner is Yugi Moto.
all right, what we got next year? Definitely gonna be watching these in 2026. Hey, Saint Just, how you doing? Thank you for the follow. That's it was fun watching that death battle. Obviously, I wanted Yugi to win. Definitely not Pikachu and Ash for obvious reasons. But yeah, it was still nice, as I was saying. Still fun to watch, regardless of like you probably already know like who the winner is and stuff like that. The animation was really good. The idea of them all fighting at once was pretty good. I like how they try to make it creative to like, even if you know who the winner is, you don't really know how it's gonna get there, like in the end part. But yeah, make sure you check out the death battles. I'll probably watch more of these as well. Make sure you leave a like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace.